Good morning, it's time once again, as it often is, for the weekly one-shot, and this week's weekly one-shot comes in from Radu. It is Supaplex. You'll either have never heard of this game, or it will have demolished your childhood. For me, actually, it's the former. And we have 2.5 hours to beat the first 15 levels in this game. The game's got, apparently, hundreds of levels. And I've been told this is a pretty aggressive goal. And I find that very hard to believe. Come on, it's a puzzle game. 15 levels, 2.5 hours. Could probably do it in half the time, but I haven't played the game, so I don't have much to say that other than gumption. So we started our player profile, DDR Jake. Let's just get right into it. Let's get that timer going as well. And fear no man. Good grief, that's some Michael Bay explosions. So, yeah, arrow keys to move around. We can go up, down, left, and right. We gobble up these circuits, and what we have to do is grab those wee curly things. I'm going to go back to the main menu after this mission and figure out exactly what those are. But when we gobble things up, or rather when we gobble up the green things, we cause those grey things to fall into place, and you don't want those falling on you, apparently. At least the demo screen made it look like they were awfully deadly things to fall on you, so let's not have that happen. The goal in each level is to pick up all of the squirrely-whirly things. Now we've got a full block of these, but I'm sure I can just... There we go. Target neutralized. Now this is an extremely awesome sounding track, and I'm sure we won't get bored of it even after many hours of it. So let me know if it's not loud enough. So there we go, we grab all the squirrely whirlies, we make it to the exit. Oh man, too easy, and all we have to do is do that 15 times. Have you played Boulder Dash? It's Boulder Dash. I have not played Boulder Dash. Don't forget to suck, I'm also told as well. Alright, maybe the game can tell us something about these people. We are Murphy. We're going for Infitrons. And there are base chips that we're gobbling up. We should probably avoid Electrons, Snick Snacks, and Zonks, and Bugs. I'm not sure what the utility discs all do. One of them in the demo showed them exploding. Alright, sounds simple. Let's get back to it then. Let's see, next level, please. Looks like a maze. Well, let's just destroy it. Is there a way to move faster? Like shift move or... No? Okay. When in doubt, never do anything right. I don't like mazes. I don't like mazes at all. But in the bottom right we can see there are none of the squirrely whirlies that we have to pick up. Oh god. Marvin's banking my comments. Okay. I mean, let's be real here. It's 2.5 hours to beat 15 levels. Havoc RR is saying, hello Jake. Well, hello. Is this weekly one-shot one that doubles as a punishment game? With a theme tune like this, I can't even imagine how that's possible. I am very interested if there's a way to move faster, though. Oh, I don't think I like that. No. I'm gonna feel really bad if I have to turn around from this. But I think we're by the E. It was in the bottom right. Oh yeah. There we go. 2 levels done already. Time for Stonage. Alright, let's do it. I thought it was Lost Shovelware, says Nomicon. Okay. Looking a bit more serious and puzzly now. I'll have to grab you sooner or later, so... Ooh. Bit of a pressure when that thing starts falling on you. As far as I can tell, there's no benefit from gobbling up all of these wee green things. If I move to the left, that thing's gonna fall down and block me from going back in. So now we're locked in with these friends. I have a cunning idea. Oh god, it's too good to be this good. Right. Although I'm probably going to regret that, because I probably need all that space to shove these things that are above me into there. Maybe. What's all this then? Good grief, that's scary stuff. I hope I didn't lock myself out from important stuff now. Well, unless that stripy thing is some kind of warp, I don't think I'm getting back in there. Well, let's just continue on and see what happens. There's a lot of racing these things. It's a bit intimidating. No, that's probably a trap down there. Oh, it's that stripy thing. I bet that was my warp back, but then I wouldn't have gotten back here. Oh dear. There are a lot of those balls, aren't there? I have a feeling I got unstuck myself. Okay. Okay, so I need to clear this whole area to bring those things down, and I still need to figure out how to get the bit that I missed at the start. Okay, how do I... Okay, that does it. Hitting escape suicides. Alright, game. I see you've turned up the dial already on stage 3. Did you ever play Chip's Challenge on Windows 95? No, I did not play a lot of these kinds of games. I was a console gamer through and through by then. Okay, if I don't make myself a lot of space here... Is there a way to race down and get more of these before I get blocked in? The answer is no. No, there's not. Alright. I should invest a bit of time into figuring this out. You gonna come down here? No. Your chat must be ancient for Twitch standards. So many people recall this game. Not surprised. Look at it. It's a great game. This is essentially the tutorial level. Good luck for 2.5 hours. Do it in half the time. I wonder what would make Capri-Sun say such a thing. Okay, I will grab this each time, just in case I get it. Alright, that blocks me in. Fair enough. If I go down here... There's not a whole lot I can do. Or is there? And the moment I go down, they're going to start falling on me. Without any easy way out. Yeah, and that just gets me stuck. So I'll have to work on the assumption that I can't go back there. Yeah, I just ate the wrong one there as well. Oh boy, there's going to be a lot of this, isn't there? Alright, let's do it. Let's assume we know everything, which we do of course, and get it done. Eating that bottom bit is actually some inspired idea. As for you guys... Is that the best we can do? So it seems. Alright, I'll accept that for now. What about overheat? Oh, okay, it's a trap. Devilish. Very devilish. Boulder Dash would probably speak to you more, Jake. It's the same game, but you collect diamonds instead of chips. Diamonds. Is it set in Golconda? Alright, well, let's follow through this way. I need these squiggly digglies, though. Oh, ooh. How is one meant to get that thing, though? No, I think I saw a way around it. You need all the squiggle diggles to complete a level, so I can't compromise on them. Alright, that part's easy. This part, though. Should we just ball to the wall and go for the bottom squiggle deal? I think we will. There we go. Looks troublesome though. Can we get out of this? Yes, we can. No, we can't. Yeah, we can. Oh, sweet. Then I was doomed on my previous attempt. And this music is highly enjoyable, though I trust it can be heard just fine. Okay. Got a ball to the wallet. I'm assuming it's a trap down there. Yeah. And now, I need to clean this out, because I didn't last time, and there are far more balls up top than I'd imagined. It's a really nice sound effect, the way you gobble there. So, I'm just gonna let all of these suckers fall down. I should be safe here. It's kind of hypnotic. Oh, I hope this is enough. If it's not, I don't know what I'll do. Get off of there. Alright, we made it this far. Now I'm a bit worried. I don't want to wait through all that again. Let's grab our friends here. I don't see a reason to take any more of the green things than necessary. I can't double back after this or else I'll be blocked in. There we go, just let those fall, and oh boy, here we go again. Go, go, go. Come on, Murphy. There we go. There we go. Ah. What a lovely little game. Oh, what the f... What was that? What exploded? Okay. I'll take that as unexpected. For all intents, chips are like boulders. Oh well, back we go. The collectible fell on you and exploded. Okay, that I did not know. It was clearly operating with incomplete information, but now that we know everything, we'll be unstoppable. And I missed you. Is there any way to speed Murphy up? When I'm on the long straights, I would like to accelerate him somewhat. Imagine him getting through to the end, missing that, says Marvin. Come now, my perception is low, it's not non-existent. We know what we're doing, there's no need to hesitate, we just plow through these. We don't look back, only forward. Alright, so I guess I can easily take care of the little thank you thing at the end by taking it from the top, working my way down. Then I should be able to do it with impunity. How many minutes do I have per level? Let me think about that. 15 levels, 150 minutes. 10 minutes per level. Should be fine. Yeah, of course Murphy's happy. Look at all the damage and destruction he's causing. Sound quite funny about knocking that thing all the way down. Okay, we're almost at the end again. Let's just make it so. Again, no hesitation. We just plow through these boulders. I'm sure they have actual names. They're the most explosive boulders I've ever seen. Then again, maybe it's only Murphy who's explosive. If he explodes at lightest touch. Maybe he's the one at fault. So for this, I can just win out by taking it from the top. It says, think, not thank you. I presume the fact that you misread must have some symbolic meaning. I honestly thought it said thanks. Okay, right. Onwards to level 4. Collector. Oh. We're operating like this already, are we? It would be prudent in my head to take it from the top down. That way I can control everything's movements. But then I'm blocked there already. I fairly am blocking myself off here already. That's bad. Maybe I've looked at it the wrong way. I should make my way to the bottom as fast as possible. Yeah. I think I'm still right to grab this while I can. That corner part seems like it would be very easily lost. Just aggressively make our way to the bottom here. Oh well, nobody's getting that that wee bit there, I think. Oh well, nice knowing you. Oh god, there are 60 of them to get. Good grief. Oh, we're only going backwards now. Okay. All right. Okay, we don't have time to grab on the run. I'll admit, this looks tricky. Man, I'd have to map this out, it looks so hard, says Bongaloose Dodaloose. Alright, well, at least other people are saying this is hurting their brain, so I don't have to feel quite as inadequate. Be a good way to get down. Oh, good grief. Okay. Okay, I don't know where the exit is either, which is making life a little tougher. What if I make a wee hole down here that is good for collecting these wee goblets? Might work. Might backfire as well. No, now I have no way of getting into that thing, do I? Oh well, let's not worry about that. Let's proceed and see what else is useful. I still think that making a wee... just don't think that making a wee collection hole is good. The grey ball things are called zonks. Well, gee, Scooby. Now I've forgotten what direction I took to do pretty much anything, but let's just plow on forward anyway. Scary. Very scary. Can I ever unearth that thing by digging out this area? That's what we're talking about. Of course, I hope I'm not simply digging myself an early grave here. Did we sack the rule that not finishing meant 2 punishments? Yeah, that's been very sacked. Otherwise, people would just submit unbeatable games. Okay, can't ever hesitate around here. Scary, scary stuff. But I am fairly convinced that the trick is to dig out a hole. If I dig out a nice big hole, I can collect a lot of these buggers down here. Just gotta be careful about it though, because I could easily trap some of these things in. No. Let's nibble on those while we can. I am quite fortunate that there's no time limit going on here. I need to grab all my snackaliciouses as well while I can. Okay. They're not coming down. Let's just have you join the big pile here. Okay, this is level 4, so I do have the next 12 minutes to beat this level. That just doesn't feel like a lot. Probably because it's not a lot. I should always make sure that I have a route back here. I'd like it if these things fell down into the big pit a bit more. So I shall ensure that they do. Oh, this is nasty stuff. I don't want to lock that thing in, but I should probably try to grab everything from below it. I don't like the way that thing is going, but it'll be okay probably. Probably. I'm getting myself trapped here. No, there's a way out. I can see it. Let's go down and left. Oh, crumbs! How do I get that wee one over there? It already looks fairly trapped. Perhaps the secret is to make another little hole for them to fall into here. The moment I move far enough to get it, I'm going to be caged in by these things. Dunk, 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 dunk. Yeah, I can see that. Maybe I can get them out first. Or maybe not. Yeah, with those things like that, I don't think there's any way to get back in there. Oh well, let's worry about that later. We should try our hand at getting everything else. Oh, this isn't good. That traps me if I go down there. And it traps that if I don't. What an excessively cruel game. As in, it is cruel to an excess. Where's our music game? I like music. Or does it only last 5 minutes and then you're on it? There we go. Okay. Hard luck. Yeah, it is pretty hard, isn't it? Hoocha. I mean, I'm only halfway through the level with the stuff I'm doing thus far, although I still think that creating a big pit for them is a good idea. But you make one wrong move and then you're being chased by falling balls and then it just becomes a large collection of issues. I forget the way I even took here. Let's just assume it was down this way. Lost the opportunity to grab that. It was probably a good one to get. Oh. Little ones like that get real tricky. Let's just go for it. Let's not worry. Is this even where I was collecting them earlier? It doesn't feel big enough to be the one I was collecting them in, but... Okay. But then there's still the question of you. Can I get you over there? Yeah, I can. That allows me to get you with impunity. And it all comes together. Oh, fun. I should be very careful of that. spacebar in a direction makes you eat in that direction, but not move in that way. Jake, do you want a hint? A hint, rather? It's on your neck. Mods tend to time out people that give hints because they hate the very idea of me succeeding. They're just awful people that way. But that's fine. Awful people was on the job description. Now I've blocked this in, haven't I? Most certainly. You say you need help to beat this game, Jake? Or maybe just this level. Feels like a doozy. Oh. Apparently you don't need to collect all the infotrons, just enough to open up the exit. Well, it says 60 in the bottom right, so I'm assuming that's 60 needed. Ooh, that gives me the willies, that. Now let's just go around it here. Don't like the fact that I left 4 pieces there not taken, but okay. What an addictive little number. Yeah, eat that. Alright, so my follow-up question would be, how do I know when I've collected enough Supaplexes? Counter in the bottom right. Okay, so I need 60, but there are probably more than 60. Is that what you're getting at? Well, it's a bit easier now knowing that I don't need every single one I see. Doesn't stop me wanting every one I see, though. Grab that before other things go away. Looking good. Hope I'm not blocking myself in here, but I really think making the big pile was the right idea. Maybe I should start eating into more of this so that they all drop down, though. So I just have more space to play with in general. Might have been a bit aggressive there, but it worked out. Now that might be aggressive. Nice. Oh man, but one mistake and it's just right back to the start for me though. Let's even tackle this big pile. Nice. I have an idea. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's the top left. Secured. I don't even need to drop these suckers down. In fact, we should just generally not touch anything there for a long time. If I get complacent, I'm going to make a mistake and smack into something that kills me, so let's be wary of that. $19 more needed, that seems perfectly doable. I don't like these guys, let's just get rid of them. Hopefully they're not blocking anything off there. They just look like things I'm gonna knock into and get myself killed. Okay, then there's a whole half of the map that I haven't seen before, which is a little intimidating in itself. But let's not be intimidated. Let's be too busy winning to be intimidated. Yeah, this is safe. There we go. Not getting complacent on the puzzle doesn't mean complacent on the timer, says Dr. Massange. Look, I'm just assuming this is the hardest level the game has to offer. Seems a safe assumption. I mean, how can it get harder than this? $13 more needed. Are there even 13 more on the map? That feels like a trap if I go for the one on the top right there. Wish I could zoom out and see more of the map though, because it's hard to tell what my actions are going to cause here. Okay, I can make something of a miniature pit over here. And then things that fall down here can hopefully go over there. Don't want it to be too outrageous. Those two will do there. Okay, now what? 12 more needed. The anxiety just from watching, if you die you have to do all that again. It's alright, it's like life. Ponder if it would be worth me making another part of the pit here, but then what if I don't grab that thing? I should have a safe-ish way of getting to you. Oh, I don't like that, but... I don't like that. Damn, should have gotten the bottom one. I didn't even consider they would fall over like that. Well, let's hope that wasn't a mission vital piece. If I go down there, that is certainly trapment. Yeah, I can't imagine how that wouldn't be a trap. I'd need to get rid of everything below it. Oh man, getting 10 more of these suckers is looking tougher and tougher. I might have to just go for it at this point, and I really don't want to have to do that. What I should probably do is clean up the area a bit. Let's clean up our own mess. Don't like that. I want to go for that thing. If I go for it and then loop up top, I might be okay. But I also might not. Let's just risk it for a biscuit. Okay, we got that at least. 8 more needed. There are certainly 8 around there, but how do I get to them all? Seven now. Get ourselves free access at the top here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Progressing to the right has become a lot harder now. I have only 2 ways in. Alright, we're committed now. I don't know where the exit is. Is it the bottom right or the top right? Or is it just the right? Get out of my way, I don't like the way you're there. If I go up for that thing, I'm gonna have at least one drop down and block me, but I could still make my way out. Oh, I don't like that! Oh, I don't like much of this. Hang on, the exit's completely... Oh, okay, that shouldn't be too hard to get. Only one needed. And look, I can see it. No! Oh! No, I hesitated. Oh, dear God. Never, ever hesitate. I completely forgot one of them would roll on me there. Oh, that feels awful. We had it. We had it, and it took like 12 minutes, or probably longer to have. Oh, okay. I'm gonna be honest, I can't even remember how I did everything I did there. We'll just have to invent a new way forward. Like that. Oh, man, that's such a bummer. I gotta do it while it's still relatively fresh in my head, though. Oh, I could see the way. I thought I was safe. I was very not safe. Oh, okay, that was even the wrong key to hit. Right, I'm messing up now because I fubbed it right there. On level 4 as well. Yikes, and there's 15. Oh, I had it right there. Okay, let's not lose too much focus here. We had a pretty winner strategy. Let's just keep winning. If I move to the right, that's all dropping down on me, so that'd be a bad idea. Alright, well. I suppose we should begin Operation Build a Hole. Can I get that? Of course I can. While I expect Jake to fail, he has shown many times that he can do it, Celso Koro. Well, thanks for the, what do you even call it? Whatever it is, thanks for it. Thanks for the vote of confidence, that's it. Don't know why that was such an unfamiliar phrase to use. Come on, discount pack, man. We got this. Just gotta get 32 more of these squirrely little things and we're good. Uh-oh. Okay, that could have been trapped if I hadn't left that one there. Must be people absolutely curling their toes to this. Let's be wary not to trap ourselves here. I've made quite the pit. But I need to expand the pit. I think I can live with that one being stuck there, but I don't have to. There's a way to get that one. Yeah, I really need to expand the pit though. And thus the pit expanded, although, ooh, dangerously so. Gotta hand it to whoever designed this level. I made something quite beastly, but I like the fact that it's not formulaic. There's not a single winning route here. Or if there is, I'm just very blind to it. I think we grabbed everything up top there. And everything up top here. Good. Let us proceed. How fortunate for the game that the music is so addictive. I guess it's fortunate for me, not the game. The pit is growing a bit too much, as in it's being filled in too much, needs to be bigger. Fantastic. Alright, only 18 needed. Remember when we said that before? After that, victory was assured. Of course, I'm not one to let something like that challenge me. If victory is so assured, I'll be sure to show it. Oh, that was dangerous. Well, it often is. Okay. Should be careful not to wall myself off too much from the right. I need to make my way there. That looks like a trap over there, but... Okay, wasn't as bad as it felt. Now only 10 are needed. I worry a bit about this. There we go. Worry no more. I've cleared a path through here. And I've just about blocked it off. Okay. Let's also do this so that those aren't there to fall on me when I accidentally grab one of them. Same with all of these, I don't like them being there, ready to drop on my head. Okay. There's another freebie if we just go for it. Get real antsy trying to evade the ones that drop down. Probably because I just had one drop down and end my run. I want to get that thing up the top there. Don't want to tempt fate of all those ones there. I think defeat is already assured if he takes it this slow for every level. Well, that's not something I want to believe. If I go down for that one there, it's probably going to trap me, so let's not bother. Hopefully this doesn't trap me. Imagine if it did. No, that should be good. Ooh, air. No, we're good. Only 2 more are needed, and I should just go for ones that are absolutely safe on the way to the exit. Now, let's not have a repeat. We go down, left, and up, and that'll be us pretty much assured, right? Oh, thank God that's over. Okay, collector's done. Time for easy deal. We gotta pick up the pace. We're like 20 minutes behind here. Okay, 51 are needed in another quite similar looking level. But come on, it says easy deal, so how can it be difficult? Hehe. Wait, I can only go in one way. Okay. I can't return once I have entered. Interesting. The time limit is brutal, says Gold Nadish. I am not convinced. I think the time limit is quite fair. Let's just make sure we have space here. Who knows when you're going to need it. This music is so good. They made a 5-minute theme. Something I could listen to for the whole day, I dare say. Okay, grabbed everything there. This is so far a fairly easy deal. If I take you, you'll drop down and give me an easy route over the top. Oh. Oh. Whew. Too close for my comfort, that. I think a lot of other people winced there, I certainly did. I've made a mistake. I need an in and an out here. No, if I eat all of these, I'll be able to push. Push, push, push. The time we sunk on that other level are paying dividends. We're learning. I don't see any reason to eat all this and disturb all these. What's the significance of this? Nothing. Hang on. Oh, right, I need to get down there. Well, thank God I didn't close that off. Pushed that one a bit too far, but okay. This is tricky. If I go down there, then this thing's gonna trap me. There we go. Is that really it? If I miss one, that's it. You mentioned the possibility of doing a Hoi campaign. Would that be in the EU4 time slot? It's not an EU4 time slot, it's a grand strategy time slot. Almost as if I had thought about the possibility ahead of time. Ooh, made a mistake there, hit the wrong arrow keys. Pulled out. More to go, but I need to get that one over there. There are various ways to go about it, but I prefer this one. No, I don't. I already don't. I'm going to block the exit if I do this. Damn it, get out of my face. Alright, this might work then. Ho, ho, ho. There we go. Right. God, that was close. I almost had this thing blocked by a by an Orby thing. Oh, this is madness. I don't know which way to go. I don't know if there's any conceivable difference between them. Oh well, we go for it. Son of a gun! Oh, I'm significantly not happy with that. Damn. I don't want to say that was all down to a coin flip, but it sure felt like it. Think quick or not at all, Jake. I did think quick, I just thought wrongly, quickly. Damn, now I want to blitz through this, but if I blitz through it wrongly, then it costs, and it costs a lot. So many of these things to pick up. Some good puzzling in this game, I do like it, but the levels are so stretched out that one mistake just feels so end of the worldy. What was this called again? Easy Deal? It sure is. Again, I gotta be very careful of blocking the way out. And I think I just blocked the way out. No, there must be another way. Yeah, like that. Okay, this part again. the implication here? Take the right way, I guess? Yeah, that's it. That is cruel. Again, it's so hard to see what to do when you don't see much of the map, but... Alright. Only 5 more to go. I just need these bad boys. Four. This will block me off. Maybe that's what I need, but maybe it's what I don't need. Get out of here, you bums. Just trying to leave supports here. Oh. What do you mean there's one left? Oh, I see. I see the game you play. I hope it's not a case of I need all of these consumed. Because if it is... No, it can't be. Oh, wow, that was close. Made it. Yipes. That was 5 down, so I'm still 21 seconds behind. Well, let's keep it going. Down they fall. Only 15 needed. Sounds easy. So what, I just gotta beat them down there? Alright, sure. Well then, let's go! No, I can make that. Just gotta be aggressive, be aggressive. Maybe it's a trap and I don't need that electron thing. No, I shouldn't go back. I should just push it all the way down into the thing. Alright. I think we understand everything we need to know to beat this level. There we go. Hey now, Plo, I don't see you being the one playing this. Alright, what's the implication here then? Well, it's not that. Okay, that works for you. Or does it? I need all those things as well. Don't see what the problem is with these ones. Here's Come See and Conquer. But what's the mess with all these ones? So I need to get down and push that out of the way to come back. After I grab what exactly? Good enough. Good grief. I feel like that's putting me on some kind of time limit to go over and get these. What a horrible map. Whew. Okay, I'm gonna grab this first one just in the off chance that I get everything right. Man, Flo does not know how to not be a spoil sport. Okay. Those three are just a nightmare. How do you even know what to do here? Is there some way that I could get all this done easier? Yeah, I think I need to let these ones, or let them out there first. Probably the way they fall is going to be beneficial for not blocking this way. No, maybe it's the absolute furthest left I should have done. Yeah, probably, because there's no coming back from there. What about this nonsense? Yeah, not like that. I do not know. Just do not know. What causes the explosions? If something drops on your head, you explode. So don't let anything drop on your head. Okay. Alright, the best thing I can think is that we only take from the left. Unless we only take from the right, then they go dup, 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 dup. Maybe that is the way. No, that is definitely not the way. Hang on, hang on. I have something resembling an amazing idea. Yes. Let's just test it straight up before anything else. That was not the amazing idea. It was amazing though. I'm just going to ignore all these for now. I still think I'm right by taking this rightmost one. However, I'm going to sit here so that none of them roll right, thus saving the exit, or the re-entrance. Well, that wasn't very clever, but it was fairly clever. What if there's some magic way to get into the exit, even without needing all the squiggly digglies? It seemed good until you moved. In what way was it good? I was trapped from going back up here, which was very not good. Yeah, no, I want the very far left one, that's all but certain. But how do I deal with this? Good grief. This might transfer enough of them down that I can go up and get the goodie. And maybe while that's going on, I have the ability to go and take this. Well, no, let's one at a time make sure that our solutions work. For example, I can't get there yet, but maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Could probably afford another one. Yeah, one more. I'm able to grab you. And we're still able to proceed, barely. So we move along 5 after doing that. How about you? I have to go down and get these. But how? They're gonna fall down on me. Pretty clever, Jake. Pretty damn clever. I should probably eat this thing. It seems vital. And maybe I just generally need to fill this thing up. To buy time or something. Now what? Well, now I'd have everything I need to go and complete the mission. Right? No nasty bits stuck up here, are there? Alright. Now if I can just remember and put that all together, we have a beat level. That took 15 minutes or so. No, not that way. And it's too ingrained in me not to do anything right, including starting by moving right. Okay, let's put it all together, and indeed, let's not miss a beat. I gotta admire Marvin for holding his tongue and not referencing the part where I said I'll beat this in half the time, given that we are far over half the time and 1/3 of the way through the levels. So leftmost one. Look at that smug git. He knows what he's done. Yeah, the position of those squares was a big clue that they would stop things from getting out of hand. Of course, now I need to execute on it as well. I think I only moved 4 when I could have moved 5. But let's be cautious here. One too few is better than one too many. Has Jake met the scissors? I have not yet met the scissors. Oh, cribbins, what did I even do here? I just balled to walled it, right? Whew. Just let it fill up. He forgot the plan. Of course I forget the plan. This is why I don't make plans. Tell you, I didn't grab that green bit this time. I hope that doesn't come back to bite me in the rear. I don't have much of a choice now. Shouldn't do. I can get out now. Whew! Alright, we lost even more time, but we're moving forward. Down to go through. 44 to collect. How hard could it be? Serious question. How hard could it be? Seems like a nice buffet level after what we just had. Question is, which way do I go? Let's take this way first. This won't work. That's gonna get you trapped. Or me trapped. Okay. I just need to open that part up so that when I go down, I can just push you out of the way and we're good. How about all these suckers? Oh, I didn't like that. Jake, it might be a stupid question, but why do you always stream in blocks of a couple of hours instead of one long stream, or most of the time? I don't really understand the question at all. Why do you not work for 40 hours of a week just in one block instead of doing it for five chunks of 8? I should have been up there so that I could have moved in, grabbed that other block. Okay. Okay, they're saying they're just curious. Which I never accept as an answer. Nobody is just curious. People always have their reasons for asking something. Most streamers just eat during the stream. That would just be so off-putting for me. Alright, well that's that part solved. Easy enough. This is a trap, I can feel it. And that may have solved the trap, it may have not. Or might have had nothing to do with the trap at all. Oh well, I had a way out here anyway. But let's assume I didn't. I could still get out this way. Oh. That's funny, that is. Right, what's next up? Also, is there anything down at the very bottom here? Oh, I hesitate to think what any of that means. Well, let's solve the corners first. How do I deal with that wee cornery bit? First I eat this so I can push my way out. Maybe I should concern myself with the bottom part first too. Ooh, and this other bottom part. Oh no! That's gonna make that fall and block the exit. Well, I sure hope I didn't need all these Sugaplexy things. Oh, okay, the exit's blocked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Stuck here. Nice way to have a wee buffet on them, but imagine doing everything right and getting to this point. That bit there is a trap. Well, this is one way to get our way out. Crunch. Proud Bavarian is saying watching this game's been oddly relaxing so far, to be honest, whereas Lemon Lord says the opposite for me. The close quarters are so anxiety-inducing to watch. And yet he watches. What's around the exit then? Is this just a way to suss out what the map is about? No. It's a way to get some freebies. Oh, you son of a gun. Whew. Can the corners be escaped from then? So it's a nice way to get a few of these squirrelies. Yes, yes they can. Why not give it another try? Oh, I have some suggestions as to why not. There, now I can push my way out of it. Same with that part. Right, away with you. Hang on, hang on. I knew it. That was a trap as well. This game is so full of traps. Alright, I should clear up the exits in case I get stuck. Every level is costing me so much time. There we go, shouldn't be any problems with getting stuck now. Now we just do. To go, and many of them are at the end point, so that's okay. What was the implication here again? Oh right, no, I've got a free escape hatch. That was the implication. Okay, 25 to go. Means I need to do the top left. Well, I had a few problems with top left. How many are at the bottom left? Don't know. Well, let's just do our best. We can't do any better than that. Well, not with that attitude we can't. That could be a problem, but it also could not be a problem. How in the world do I get to you? We had a problem with this before. Maybe I could bring this thing out a bit. This could backfire, but it also could not. Alright, now they're hopefully stuck there. Okay. Also okay. Yes! Oh god, pressure's on. I mucked this one up and lost some last time. I don't know a good plan of attack here. At all. I think I do now, though. If I have this blocking the way and then take it from the top. Easy does it. Oh no. Cue the sad part of the music coming in. No, Jake, believe. You need them to succeed, so just believe. True mark of a man is going for it when he knows it's a trap. There we go. Hang on, 4 needed. Is this some kind of joke? That means I need the corners. But I already blocked off the corners. Or did I? Yes, yes I did. If I move in for this thing, I'm dead meat. And I've blocked off the way to the right. Need to do corners first. Even then though, how do you get to that thing? Okay then. Means I gotta do something like this. So that when I clear the way from the top, I still allow a way through. And I have to do all the corners again, flawlessly. And I don't even know how I did the bottom left corner properly. Did I clear it? Yeah, I think I cleared it. Should go. Alpha says, the time limit was exceedingly cruel. In my books, Jake is doing great. Wow. Don't know what I did to deserve such high praise. Fun looking game, enjoying it, says Zona. Why, thanks. I'm having an interesting take on the word enjoy here. I think the game's really cool. Yeah, I do enjoy it. The ball-busting difficulty, though, oh my days. And the fact that if you make a mistake, you're just right the way back is a bit oocha bugger to me. Speaking of making a mistake, how about we just go to level 8? I want to see. Colorblind, I guess. What? What are you talking about? Oh, I see. I see. Alright, let's skip a level then. Skip level 7, that's what I said. We'll come back to it in due time, I'm sure. 150 of them to get. I beg your pardon, I must have misheard. Seems like too little time for the rest of the game. Seems like too little time for this one level. My days. Just skip to the punishment, says Pepper. I'm very worried about the punishment because the lobby for the Link to the Past Metroid randomizer has grown to abusive levels. Since we're never gonna make it in time, let's just look through the rest of these levels. What's so special about this one? Just little lightning bolts every now and then. Ooh, what a sound. Okay. That just seems a bit nasty. They appear to only occur on the chips, so as long as you're cautious and largely stick to routes you've already nibbled out, you seem to be fine here. They make a very scary noise though. I bet 6-year-old Plo was terrified of this level. Oh, son of a gun, that's just not right. You bet right, says Plo. Oh, yeah. Wait, 100 and how many? 160 something. Man, Radu switches between easy challenges and just outright impossible challenges at the drop of a hat, doesn't he? This is Radu of Jagged Alliance 2 fame. Okay. The spam says I need to get in on the wheel spin again. You're a bit late for that. Hold on, what's this say? Ink. What could it mean? Oh, son of a gun. Too busy inking. Maybe if you spin it back, it actually says overthinking. Yeah, it's a real product of the time that, you know, you make a mistake, you go right the way back to square one, and that's something you have time for as a kid. No kid anymore. It's a satisfying game to play when it all comes together, though. There's a really nice knocking sound when you eat the green things. Alright, so... That's what I should... No! No, that's not what I should have done. Oh, it's so easy to forget about things. God, this is painful. Somebody questioning what Radu was thinking here. Well, I can see what they're thinking. If you know the game, you know the puzzles, so it's very hard to make a good estimate. And I think it was based on a long play being like 50 minutes of the first few levels, which, you know, long plays in puzzle games tend to know the solutions. Still, I can't be too mad. It's a pretty great game. I do want to do this level, or at least get past the bit that snookered me there. Will you do all 150? Like, God, no. Has anybody ever done that? Jake, show us level 111 next. No, I'm not clicking on skip level 100 times. That's what got me. I didn't expect it to roll off of that chip there. Interesting that it did, because it doesn't roll off of flat surfaces like that. Okay, now to not make the mistake. Just make a different mistake. To heck with this level. Easy come, easy go indeed. No. So, for the one talking about 111. Colorblind, I guess. Skip not possible. Skip still not possible. Okay. Wait, skip not possible in general? Oh, good grief, so I have to beat this level if I want to proceed. I bet the bug level is easy. I'm not sure if easy is really on the menu with this game. As soon as we got to level 3, the game started pulling no punches. The input's really nice and smooth in this game. I like it a lot. For example, there I could hold up and then just tap left and right. Okay, what am I doing wrong here? Maybe I should just go for it. Absolutely no waiting around. Just leave one block above so that the upper one does not drop. Not always that easy, because I need to grab the wee thingamajiggities. And that could cause them to drop as well. Or cause me to stop, and the one that's falling and chasing me still gets me. I don't mind having these puzzles that get me. I mind having to do all this again. And then by the time I get to the puzzle part that stumped me, I am stuck again because I've forgotten it. Do it in one go. You go faster than the dropping balls. I do not go faster than the dropping balls. I go at the same speed as the dropping balls. The only way I get extra distance on them is if they have to roll back and forth. I wonder if I can give an example of falling at the same speed. Let's do it here. See that? Same speed. I mean, James, I'm blind and I could tell that. You can always abuse DOSBox save states over my dead body. Okay, I say I curve around after... Oh, okay, no, that doesn't do it either. I thought it was to curve around after every ball fall, but that's not doing it either. Right. Three times the charm, says Idle Gandalf. I think it's a bit more than 3 by now. Alright, this is me at safe spot. Still safe. Still safe. Still safe. Now we have a problem. But I have an idea. It wasn't a very good idea. Evidently. We're only 70 out of 170. Back to start we go. This must have been a really great game for non-English speakers back in the day. You don't need to know any English to get through it. It's not like one of those games that just endlessly confounds you because of its verbose text. At least we're making Marty here really happy. He gets to eat a lot of these things. Okay. Where was I again? Safe. 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 Hang on, this feels a bit different than last time. This feels a lot different from last time. How did that go differently? Definitely better, says silly old meme. Showing a shred of positivity. Alright. not lose that hope. Hope keeps us going. Alright, let's ink a little harder this time. Safe. 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 If I go down, I'm dead. I'm still dead. Good grief. And it is a lot of grief. I gotta hand it to this game. It puzzles hard. This is no Layton. Jake, in case you'd fail, is there any punishment you don't want to roll, says Thagnus. That's an interesting way of putting it. If you fail, right? So I got 23 minutes to beat most of the levels, the majority of the levels in fact. And it's still if I'd fail. I wonder if I could just grab that one on route. That seems okay. It's still not quite okay enough, though. But it was almost there. How could it have been more there? Don't know. Jake, I think you could do this level before you could skip this one if you want to. I think if you do the level before, you could skip. Was Bug Funny easy? Oh yeah, this one was easy enough, but if those zappy bits came out at you, oh boy. I think my odds are better on this one. But it's about going and taking it easy, which I don't want to do. Ever. Yeah, that is scary stuff, isn't it? Okay. Poor Marty, he was smiling just before the end there. And yes, I know his name's Murphy. Generous application of the space bar allows me to eat in a direction without moving in that direction, which can be dangerous, because if I eat right above me and something falls on me, that's game over, man. Well, halfway there. Still makes me jump, says Mez Bombs. Yeah, I imagine this one sticks with you if you play the game. Alright, how about we just do it blindly? If we're gonna get zapped, we're gonna get zapped. Let's at least not pussyfoot around here. No fear. How can you know fear if you know nothing? This is a lot more how I operate. You just move forward. If there's a minefield there, you charge forward as if there is no minefield. So the patented brute force technique, says Thrice and Trice. When has it ever not worked for us? Four, 3, 2, 1, done. Easy peasy. Now, we should be able to skip this. Onwards to Run for Life. Of course that works, says Marvin. Okay. Good grief, what is the implication here? I feel I get time on them when I make corners like this. Oops, oops, oops. I loved this level when I was a child, but Anohito says this looks terrifying. Sucks to be these guys. I wonder how they handle the square part there. Oh, pretty well. They just cut the corners. Do they ever end? I am the traveling salesman. No, no. Uh-oh. Any word on the exit? Ah! Oh, I spawned by the exit. Well then. But really, these buggers just spawn forever? Because that is as interesting as it is cruel. Oh, we knew where the exit is. It's all too easy. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Look at that little bugger there. Alright, ignore them. What does this terminal do? I'm pretty good at ignoring things in general. Not scissors as it happens. Yikes, that almost got me. Hold on, the scissors can explode as well? Interesting. How can I ignore this? Yeah, please stay there. Okay, don't think I want to ignore this one too much. But I have an idea on how to. Oh. Okay. I was going to bring them all out and then lock them behind, but it seems that they're having none of that. I bet that can kill me. It's not good, they still have a way to get me. Let's seal myself off from them. Still, these guys look like a bit of a problem. I have something resembling an idea, though, given from what we know about the way that they die. Yeah. USA. Alright, 33 more to go. How hard could it be? I worry not knowing what's out there, but let's just go for it anyway. Man! What a game. Skip not possible. You can hear the stress, says Ryujin. I'm not one for being stressed, but this is stressful stuff. Because there's so much on the line, you lose and you go right the way back. That's what hurts. That's what hurts a lot. So I should probably get the middle one with this guy. Well, that was one way to do it. A pretty bad way. Sometimes it might look like I explode when I have no reason to explode, and that's because I hit back into something that's falling down. It doesn't play any animation there, it just goes, oh, that's a move that kills you, and kills you. In this case, I think I pressed back there. Or did I? No, it was probably around here. Ooh, he survived my attempt on his life. It's all coming apart now. We're in the final 10 minutes. Oh, I'm kind of saddened. The game looked so easy. The challenge sounded so easy. How could this be? Hey. I wonder if I could explode my way through some of this level. Stay away! Oh, I don't like that. Son of a gun. What's he up to? That scissor. Oh man, it really is the end of times with the puns coming in. Thriller of Autumn saying I thought that they'd have cutting edge AI. There we go. There we go. Should be safe from those guys. Now I gotta figure these ones out. That's right. I want these folks very dead here-ish. No, I'm goofing up here. Clunk. No, this will kill me if I open that thing up. What did I do right last time? Probably having an access point like this helped. Probably not how I did it last time, but it's how we do it here. Let's get you off of our case. Okay. Pretty safe, pretty safe. Pretty not safe. You son of a gun. Okay, well, whatever keeps him out. Alright, well, we're here now. How am I meant to ignore this blatant act of aggression? God, I can't stop and think! No. As long as they follow the walls, I'm okay. Yeah, I missed you. Well, that could be a sizable problem. God, I still don't have them all, though. How do I deal with this? At least now I'm safe from the scissors, but where to now? I hope I don't have to use them to blow up the walls. That'd be rad, but also bad. No, come back! It's cute the way they spin around as they fall, though. I think they do a full rotation when they fall, actually. Say no to scissors. Say no to all those scissors. Oh no. Now they're gonna come and get me. Oh, and the music just cuts out there at the 2.5-hour mark. We have failed. Can't believe I failed this easy game. It's not easy. It is anything but easy. This game is so hard. And any mistake takes you so far back. They do not follow the walls then. Thought I'd be safe in the center there. Well, nowhere is safe. Oh. Dang. Considering I skipped 3 levels, so I'd be 11, 10, 9, 8. So I beat more than half of the challenge at least, but by God, what a difficult game. Alright, let's enjoy a slight change to the music for a bit. Let's have it as Roland. Ooh, as I go prep that wheel. Alright, we haven't seen you in a while now, have we? It's the punishment wheel, and it is absolutely chock full of Super Metroid plus Link to the Past randomizer. Some other honourable mentions are a couple of Hunt Down the Freemans, a couple of Gauntlet of Ire, a couple of Yandere Simulator, and a couple of Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City. Still, we gotta spin, and whatever it lands on, we have to play as our next punishment game. No Kenshi? Kenshi was already rolled. I've just been waiting to actually pick up the game. No, I did pick up the game. Okay, I'm just waiting to actually run it then. What'll it be? So many Link to the Past randomizers there. I hate the prospect of running that. But it looks like we've dodged it. Oh, no, slow down there. Slow down. No need to keep on going. Alright. We've landed on something that I've never heard of called Universal Paper Clips. This was submitted by GMJ Pick, and I really got no idea what that is, so I'll have to look into that. And at this rate, I'm going to have to take pretty much a whole Sunday or something and run all of our punishment games, because we now have 3 of them that are outstanding. It's not the limit. I've once had 5 of them outstanding, and that wasn't too punishing a time because it included the glorious FIFA 98 run that we did. Okay, cheers to Radu for bringing this not punishment game. No, this is a weekly one-shot. It just felt punishing at times. What I will do is I'll take the stream down, and later on, at some point, I think I put it in the schedule, although I don't know exactly when. Hey, I have the power to check these things. At 1600 today, I'm up for some more Death Road to Canada multiplayer, so if you saw it last week and thought, wow, I'd really like to take part in that, just hit me up. We'll test out the latency of it and run through, because multiplayer for that game is so much fun. Still, that is then, and this is now, so cheers for joining for the weekly one-shot. Until Death Road to Canada, cheerio.